Hey guys, it's Caitlin. Welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to show you how to make a storm cloud costume. I got this idea when I saw a storm cloud lamp and thought it was the coolest thing ever. I decided I wanted to wear something like that. So I figured out how to make this costume for Halloween. I made it into a cute dress, but with a few modifications, you can make this into a costume for a guy or for a little kid. It's super easy and fun to make, and it looks so cool, especially at night. Here's what you'll need: some LED lights, a hot glue gun with extra glue sticks, a white or light colored base, and a bag of fake snow. For the lights, I use LED fairy lights because they're lightweight but still strong. I found some on Amazon that come with a remote that allows you to choose from 16 different colors and 8 lighting modes. I chose this because I wanted to mimic lightning as closely as possible, with blues and purples and different flashing speeds. I got this hot glue gun for $4 at Michael's. And make sure you get a pack of extra glue sticks because we're gonna use a lot. For the base, you need something white or light colored and form-fitting. I'm using this dress from Amazon, but look for something in your closet before buying anything, because you won't actually see this when the costume is finished. You'll also need a bag of fake snow. When I initially created this dress, I bought 3 bags of snow and I ended up using half of one. This stuff goes a long way. I got this from Michael's for $10, but I'm sure you can find a cheaper version elsewhere. So hopefully you already have a few of these things lying around the house. Otherwise, Amazon, Michael's, or Hobby Lobby will have you covered. We're gonna start by attaching the lights to the front of the dress. Make sure they're untangled before you start. Because I want this to be a single strap dress, I'm starting at that right strap and working my way down. Put some glue on the back of the light. Carefully press it onto the dress and hold. Just don't burn yourself on the glue. It'll dry in a few seconds. We're going to place the lights in a curvy zigzag down the front of the dress. You can also start at the bottom and work your way up and over the sleeve to the back. I like to start this costume with the base already on me. Sometimes it's easier to glue the lights against the shape of your body. You have to make sure that you're going to be able to get in and out of this, so place the lights in the right place with enough slack to allow you to stretch the dress as you put it on and take it off. If you do start with the dress on, make sure you wear another layer underneath so that you don't burn yourself. I glue every other light. Continue to do this in that curly zigzag shape all the way down the front of the dress. When you get to the bottom, bring the light around your side and glue it to the back, ensuring that you leave enough space and stretch for you to get out of the dress. Here's what it should look like. Now, since I can't really reach around my body and glue my back, I'm gonna take it off and finish the back on the table. But before I do that, I'm gonna go over the lights that we just did with some more glue, just to make sure they're secure. And it doesn't really matter what these lights look like because at the end you're not going to see all the wires and the glue, you're just going to see some light. So do the same thing on the back, but this time zigzagging from the bottom to the top. And again, just kind of try to gauge how much slack and extra space you're going to need between the lights in order for you to get in and out of this dress. Throughout this process, sometimes the glue will seep through and cause both sides of the dress to stick together, so just be mindful of that and kind of stick your hands in the middle and break it apart every once in a while. Now we're going to come back down with the remaining wire. Sometimes I like to build little peaks with the lights to build the cloud on. You'll need to glue this battery pack to the bottom of the dress. Unless you found lights without a battery pack, which would be awesome. Put a lot of glue on it and press it down. Now you have your cool, stormy lightning base. Next, it's time to create the cloud. This is the fun part. So get out your fake snow, get your glue gun ready, and let's get started. Begin by grabbing a handful of snow and fluffing it up. We're going to start at the top of the dress. So place some glue in the upper corner and plop that snow right on top of it, pressing it down until it dries. Continue to do this until the top of the dress is covered in snow. Definitely don't try to make each piece the same size. Real clouds are imperfect, and this one should be too. Make sure you're fluffing the pieces out as you go. For this dress, I like to create a small waistline. So if you want to do that too, stop once you get to the waist. If you're creating this for a guy or a little kid, or you really don't care about the waistline, you just want it to be a big, puffy, awesome cloud, don't worry about this part. But if you want it to be a cute dress with a little more shape, we're gonna leave the waist alone for now. And if not, just keep doing what you're doing with the pieces of snow and fluff them out and put them everywhere. So now moving to the bottom of the dress. We want the top and the bottom a little puffier than the center, and we want the bottom to be the biggest part of the dress. So I'm using bigger pieces for this, and I'm just putting them everywhere and piling them on top of each other in some places, and just kind of making it messy and fluffy and beautiful. Just keep fluffing and placing and fluffing and placing and piling, and make sure you're blending the pieces together as you go. Coming back to the waist, we're just going to cover it with smaller pieces. So don't make this part as fluffy if you want the hourglass shape. If not, just keep piling pieces of snow on like you've been doing. If you want to make just a giant fluffy ball of cloud with no real shape, make sure that the lights that you buy are going to be strong enough to shine through. And when you build the peaks in the lights, make them taller. Do the same thing on the back and make sure you connect the snow around the sides of the dress. And here's the finished product. And I like to cover the sleeve with small trailing pieces of snow. Now put it on and see how it looks and make some final adjustments. You'll probably make a few more adjustments before you actually wear it out, like you'll see that I did. I shortened it a little bit, I tied some string around the waist to cinch it a little more, and I made the bottom a little puffier. And that's it! You are now a storm cloud. Thank you for watching, my wonderful little clouds, and I hope you have a wonderful October. Happy Halloween!